So good evening, it's Saturday night and it's Clio Cup sponsored by Max Coats, brought to you by NXTGEN. We've had our week break, we're now back and we travelled to Cheshire to Oulton Park, and for the first time ever in the Clio Cup Series history, we're using the international layout of the circuit. So lobby's almost ready to go, just a couple of invites sent out, just waiting to see if they do join and then we'll get it underway. Let's have a look, usual names in there now. Cam123 Diz, even though it says Cam123 Diz, that's actually his brother that's racing for him tonight, so we'll see how he gets on. First time in the Clio Cup, so we'll see how Cam Bro does tonight. Let's get this race started. So 20 minutes of qualifying and then it'll be 17 laps, as again using the larger international layout of the circuit. If you're watching on YouTube, get involved in the chat, say hello, let us know where you're watching from, and let us know who you think is going to take pole, who you think's going to take the win as well. So a couple of comments already. So NGR Mad Marshall, good evening race fans. So NGR Mad Marshall, will see him in the race as well. Scuba G Sim Racing, hi boys, lots of kisses there as well. John Green, evening all. So thanks very much all for watching. A couple of people there also in the race. So the loading screen. So the Real World Clio UK Clio Cup at Brands Hatch this weekend for the BTC finale. Bit of a bad crash there this afternoon's action as well. Thankfully all the drivers okay, and the marshals as well. I think a few cuts and bruises, nothing too serious though, so thankfully everyone involved is okay. So Ayatel is the first one out on track. So it'll be interesting to just see how the drivers handle this longer circuit. Need to be careful of track limits around this Oulton Park circuit as well. The steward in the game is not the friendliest. Oh, back end coming out for Ayatel there as he pushes those cold tyres maybe just a little bit too hard at this moment in time. I think that's Fraser that's just behind him as well. Yes, it is. So you need to be careful of that green sort of mesh Astro there. That's one thing where the track limits will kick in. As they come down Hilltop. Into Knickerbrook. And here is Cambro. See how he gets on tonight. So Edu still in the pits. Scott McFall is out on track at the moment. Ooh, big moment there for Ayatel. So Scooby Jimson racing Fraser for pole and the win. So we'll see if that prediction comes to light. Obviously MGR Amiga, there's Mad Marshall, where is Amiga? It's Fraser. Try and find him. Oh, he's still in the pits, Amiga, at the moment. He's definitely one to beat in qualifying. I think NGR Mad Marshall we just saw. The back end coming out of his car a little bit there. Oh, seems to be struggling. And the dirt catches him and stops him hitting the wall there. So Fraser lights on, letting everyone know he's on for a time lap at the moment. Oh, had to correct the car a little bit there. car looking very, very loose at the moment. So we're probably looking at laps in the 140 area at the moment. Obviously, I don't think this lap will be. We'll probably see the time come down towards the end of qualifying though. I think this Fraser put it over the line, and he does it in a 148. Airtel company second, but we'll see other times coming in very quickly now. But at the moment, Fraser leads the way. Around the 149 mark at the moment for him. Edo is still in the pits. There is our championship leader at the moment though, AMH Racing. I'll stick with him and see what time he puts in. NXTGEN in third at the moment, Scott McFall fourth. I know Scott McFall third, AMH goes into second. Almost by identical time with Fraser at the moment. So, oh, it's RDJ, sorry, I do apologise, it's RDJ who's in fourth. Good time from him, and there's Scott McFall. That's why I got confused before, it was RDJ that put himself in the top running. Just under 4 seconds off the pace at the moment, he'll bring that down though. Ayatel running very well. Will Ayatel get that podium that I say every week is coming for him? Let's find out. So Scooby G Sim Racing, I want to race. Scooby, if you want to race, mate, there is a space. If I can chuck you an invite if you want me to. Just comment on YouTube if you want me to chuck you an invite, mate. Third was Fraser. Found his lead. Does he improve on his time? He doesn't improve on his time. So AMH. Okay, so the screen is just going to go blue just while I chuck an invite out. Oh, no. Sorry, Scooby. It won't actually let me. Very sorry about that. Maybe message Fraser or someone, see if they can chuck you an invite, mate. So here comes AMH to cross the line. He doesn't improve either. So Fraser stays where he is at the moment. Fraser in the pits, well, just leaving. Scott McFall in third. Ayatel now down to fifth. NGR Martin's moved up to fourth. Shockshaft, he's in sixth. RDJ now down in eighth. And Mad Marshall in ninth. Fewer still to put a time in at the moment. Edu's still in the pits. Oh, RDJ having a bit of rallycross action there. So let's just see what the last lap time was. So last lap 150 and AMH 152. Would have thought the lap time's been on, whether it was traffic or something that got in the way. I mean, Fraser was out in front, so Fraser doesn't have his lights on now. So maybe he's still not up on his time. AMH does have his lights on now. So is that a sign that he is going for it? So we've got the top five within a second of each other. Oh, two-wheel action there from AMH. Oh, tyres go on the dirt. Keeps the car going though. There's Fraser just in the distance behind him. So that'll knock a little bit of time off his lap there, going on the two wheels. Sometimes push a little bit too hard. That can happen. Let's see if he does improve though. So no, stays where he is. His last lap was 1:54. And Fraser's 2:34, so Fraser might have had a bit of a moment. So Scott McFall just going around the Shell Oils bend there. Now approaches Hilltop. Quite heavily congested in some parts of the track. I think that's Greener Army 2009 just in front of him. And there is Amiga, who's still yet to put a qualifying time in. Now he stays where he is. Maybe that was an outlap for him. 3:51. Oh, has he had a moment there? Kazakage has just joined as well. Oh, now you will see damage on the cars. It is just visual damage tonight. Yeah, that is a huge shunt on Amiga's car there. So he's obviously connected with the barrier. Scott McFall has taken the top spot as well, a 1:48.4. So he is leading the way at the moment. He is on a charge, he is on a mission. He is pushing very, very hard. You can just see the way the car is going into the corners. He has got a point to prove. And Fraser has his work cut out for him now. AMH does also. But this could be the man to watch tonight. He's shown great potential this season, Scott. I think Long Beach is a standout race for him. He's got his lights on now as well. We could see an even better lap time here from him. Just a couple more corners to go. Whole corner into Dia's lead. Does he improve? He doesn't improve. Let's see what his lap time was. It was a 1:48.5, just outside of his best lap time there. Now Fraser, his last lap was a 1:48.1. I'm guessing that was disallowed then, because his best lap is a 1:48.8. He's pitted in now. Amiga still to put in a time. Kazakage out on track. So that, I think, will be an outlap for him. There's Scooby G that has just joined as well. Welcome to the race. Scott McFall still in the pits. Now where is Edu? Have we lost Edu? Nope, there's Edu, he's out on track. Park, great circuit for these cars. Not the easiest circuit to overtake on, it's not the widest circuit. So you need to plan your attack carefully. Sometimes almost 4 or 5 corners ahead really. Matthew Jordan evening all. Oh, Edu probably taken a little bit too much of the grass there. That's probably going to discount the lap. Now I'm guessing this might be an outlap for Fraser. Seems to be warming up the tyres. So Matt Jordan there, looking forward to some good close racing. Yes, I'm sure you are. I'm sure your eyes will be on this man. So currently in 9th. Not a bad first outing in this league. You're against some guys who race this league week in, week out for many seasons now. And look at that, that is only top 3 within a second of each other. So this longer version of Oulton Park definitely proving to be have its challenges for some of the drivers. Oh, opposite lock there from Airtel as he throws his Clio Cup round. Looks like he's pushing hard as well. Got a little bit of traffic coming up in front of him. Oh, I think he just kept that in. Let's have a look, does he improve? I think a lot of these drivers will be getting lap discounted for track limits. Very harsh track for track limits on Park within this game. Oh, AMH is now taking the top spot. I mean, not just now, he's took it obviously just a little bit ago. That went by unnoticed by myself, but Scott McFall, is he going to get back out on track? He's got just under 5 minutes left. He needs to really get out now if he wants to think of attack. Ooh, big moment there for Fraser. He managed to keep the car going though. I think that's unfortunately going to discount this lap for him though in terms of getting onto the top spot. I've been proven wrong before though. That will definitely unfortunately discount this lap though. He keeps the car going, he moves out the way now, he's pitted in. Does he think that's all he's got to offer? Amiga has moved up to 4th. In a not so new looking Clio Cup car. At the moment our championship leader AMH Racing out in front. Ooh, sideways movement there. His teammate NXTGEN down in 7th at the moment. Doesn't seem to be pushing too hard at this moment in time. We'll come up to the 3-minute mark left in qualifying, so that's probably about another 2 laps for NXTGEN left. And Scott McFall still in the pits. Fraser is back out, he's going to keep on pushing and trying. So Greener Army rounding out our 15 drivers at this moment in time. Kazza Cage in 12th. Normally we have 16 drivers, but unfortunately because Project Cars have changed the way a broadcasting system works, unless you have a broadcaster and a commentator, you can't have 16 drivers in. Don't know why they changed it, but they did. Now ghosting seems to be on. I'm pretty sure that I set the lobby up with ghosting off, but opens Fraser. Now is this an outlap for him? Exhaust backfiring there. this is it really now. This is the last chance Fraser is going to have. Ooh, slidey, slidey. Catchy, catchy though. Fraser keeps it going. So we only have 4 within a second of each other. Ooh, Fraser keeps it going again, but is that going to discount the lap? He's kept on going now. I think if it discount the lap, he would have pitted in. Scott McFall is just there. Had a little moment at the chicane by the looks of it. So here comes Scott. I think this is going to be a lap for him. He is obviously going to have time for one more lap. So a couple of people pitted. AMH is in the pits. Amiga in the pits. Martin in the pits. I thought I'd just seen a change up here. Did I not? No. RDJ is in 7th, so he's moved 7th, pushed, I think that was the change that we've seen, so he's pushed RS Jim down to 8th. RS Jim could take that back though. Kazza Cage, guys on Island Bend. Let's stick with Scott McFall. In fact, let's go on board with Scott. Nice and controlled. There's Edu. Using the run off of the circuit there, so he missed his braking point going into the chicane. Didn't cause any problems for his teammate though. I think Scott will be very pleased about that. Oh, throwing the car round. He gets under control. That's going to discount the lap though. Yeah, Scott slowing down. He knows it himself. That's a shame for him. So go George, what's going on? I got a 1:48.1 about 30 minutes ago in a practice race. Let's just check the times there. So Amiga, yeah, 1:49, 1:48.4. So AMH gets the bonus point for pole. Scott McFall second, Fraser third, Amiga fourth, and John Martin in fifth. ALTEL sixth, RS Jim seventh. So he did go back up to seventh there. WRT RDJ eighth. Kazza Cage 9th, Cam 123 Diz in brackets Bro 10th, Shock Shaft 11th, Scooby in 12th, Mad Marshall in 13th, WRT Edu STM 14th, Green Army 15th, rounding out the table there. So let's get the race underway. So engine notes start to roar. It's the klaxon sound and the lights go out, and we are racing. That's a slow start from AMH. Scott McFall gets a good start. Fraser gets a good start as well. Everyone pretty much staying where they are. Amiga's coming down for the attack here though. Amiga now moves into third spot. Just about though. It's got a lot of traffic all around him. Scott McFall side by side with AMH here as well. NGR Martin getting a little bit out of shape there, keeps it going though. Oh, ALTEL makes contact with RS Jim. Oh, RS Jim hits the wall. ALTEL has kept on going, has he? No, ALTEL, yeah, he goes off there, unfortunately. Loses a lot of places there. But Scott McFall having to defend from Amiga. It's closely followed by Fraser. As usual, lap one, all very bunched up. Everyone just trying to find their place on the track and hold it. Scott McFall absolutely flying for this round of the Clio Cup. AMH is not going to be an easy guy to get past though. And Amiga is sticking to Scott McFall. He is really applying the pressure. And we'll see Fraser just sticking with him as well. Fraser will be closely following and watching these two battle it out. He'll be quite happy for Amiga to apply the pressure. Here comes Amiga down the side of Scott McFall. Now Scott McFall's going to have the inside. Is Amiga going to pull this off? Slightly out in front at the moment. Scott McFall's got a slightly better run, has he? Amiga is out in front. Here comes Fraser as well. Scott McFall can't go left, can't go right. He's just got to hold the middle line. Fraser slots back in though. He couldn't make it stick. And Amiga now into second. Scott McFall first. AMH runs wide. That could be a slowdown penalty. I think a little flash of the lights there to say go past. There's nothing he can do. Fraser couldn't get past him though. So Fraser still in fourth. AMH now down to first. Amiga into first place now. On board with Fraser. Just trying to find a way past. As close as you can get really there. Without touching. Really good control, really good driving from these guys at this moment in time. And NGR Martin has Scooby G coming down behind him as well. And Cam, first race in his Clio Cups, is in fifth. He's got RDJ just behind him. Edu getting past Greener Army there. So Edu, not sure too what's happened. He's got a little bit of dirt on his car. Might have gone off. We didn't see anything. RS Jim after that collection with Ayatel down in 11th. It's still very, very close. It's a four-way battle for first at this moment in time. AMH trying to find a way past Scott McFall. Oh, Amiga. Now, has Amiga got a slow down penalty there? He's let the three guys through. I don't think that would have been a mistake. Oh, I think that's NGR Martin. Yeah, it was NGR Martin who went off there. He's left a couple of places from it. Cam just staying out of trouble at the moment. He's still in fifth. He's not a million miles away from these front four as well. But Scott McFall is your leader. Is he going to be able to hold it? Fraser still in third as well. Still holding on. Staying out of trouble. AMH and Scott McFall side by side. Now Scott McFall's going to have the inside going into the chicane. AMH, sensible drive for him. Just backs off, doesn't force any issue whatsoever. Does allow Fraser to catch up though. All two wheels from AMH again. And that is going to allow Fraser to at least get side by side. Is Fraser going to be able to get a nose in front? Yes, it is. So Fraser now in second just about. And he gets his way through. AMH goes out wide. And Fraser into second now. Here comes Amiga. I think AMH slow down penalty as well. Yeah, that's a real shame. Looks like Cam has a time penalty as well, and we've got Edu, I think, with a time penalty at the moment. Fraser going out wide there as well. Little flash of lights. I think he does have a slowdown penalty. Yeah, he's moving out the way to let Amiga through. This could go all wrong for him. Oh no, he's lost it. Oh no, that's a real shame. He's got to get the car moving. He gets going now. That's a real shame. He obviously had a slowdown penalty. He tried to move out the way, went on the grass just a bit too much. Momentum took over. Unfortunately, he drops down to 8th place. Gifts Cam 4th place. Let's just check the penalties at the moment. So 2-second penalty for Cam, 1 second for Edu, and then a 2-second for Kazakage. So Scuba G in 6th at the moment. Sort of similar gaps between all the three drivers at the front now. All it takes is one little mistake though. And there is NGR Fraser, who luck has not been on his side tonight. Close battle here. AirTel drops down to 11. Shockshaft and NXTGEN side by side. If the camera does decide to catch back up, there it is. So NXTGEN's got through. Oh, AirTel getting through there. Might be a little bit of lag there. Amiga has caught up to Scott. 0.3 of a second in it. Oh, this is a slowdown penalty. I think it is. AMH goes in front. AMH getting on 2 wheels again. Loves to get on 2 wheels around the circuit in this car by the looks of it. Not really going to get you the quickest lap, but does get you some fan appreciation points. Here we are, NGR Martin and Scooby battling it out. Scooby gonna go for a move here now. There's not enough. And it always got a good drive here though. NGR Martin at the back end come out a little bit, just made the car a little bit unstable. And that's allowed Scooby to get the momentum through the corner. They're side by side now though. And John Martin's still just out in front. Oh no, is that Edu? No, it's not. It's down to 8th. NGR Fraser just in front of him. Ah, absolute shame. So Amiga is now the one leading the way. AMH in second. Scooby darts left, right, just to get out the way. And now NGR Martin in 3rd place. And behind him, battle going on here. This is for 5th place, RDJ and Cam. There is literally battles going on everywhere. Oh, I think that's a slowdown penalty for RDJ. And RDJ moving up the way there. So NXTGEN in 9th. He's got AirTel right behind him though. RDJ right in front of him. There is literally battles going on everywhere. Now, cars do look a bit wobbly. I do think it's the internet connection. I think it's lag. Hopefully it will sort itself out. But Cam, for his first race, doing very well in 5th place tonight. Ooh, Fraser has to brake very hard there to avoid any contact. Great driving by Fraser to avoid that. So we're on board with Fraser now. Scooby has to defend very, very hard here. And talking about defending hard, Scott McFall has NXTGEN right behind him. So it'll be interesting to see what did happen to Scott McFall. On board with Cam 123 Diz in brackets bro. Ooh, gets on the dirt, that could unsteady the car. So we're on lap 8 of 17 of this Oulton Park International Circuit. I don't think that a few extra corners can make it all that more difficult, but these guys really will need to be on their A-game. Concentration. It is one of the longest circuits that these cars will travel on through the season. Very, very compact in the middle of the field, really from 5th down to 9th. So Scooby in 4th, he's got Fraser coming up here on him as well. Fraser gets a good run through the corner there. Need to be careful of the track limits there. Scooby's on a mission, you can just see they're both gaining on NGR Martin here. Bumper cam now with Fraser as he goes into Shell Oil corners. Oh, has to avoid Scooby there as well. Fraser very good on the braking, but the guys in front not quite much, but Fraser done very well now on 2 occasions to avoid contact with anyone. Oh, NGR Martin goes a little bit wide there. That could be a slowdown penalty for him. I think that's him taking the slowdown penalty. He was side by side with Fraser. Oh, that is as close as you can get it. Great camera shots here. Fraser just really struggling to get past. Scooby has got past though. But now this section of the track, very, very difficult to overtake. If you're going to overtake here, you've got to be sure that you can make the move stick. Fraser going to be able to get past here. No, NGR Martin's got his lines covered. There they come, almost 3 wide. And Scott McFall trying to find his way past Cam. He's got RS Jim just behind him as well as RDJ. Side by side now as they go into Island Bend. Cam around the outside. Scott McFall holds his line beautifully there. And Cam can't do anything about that. He's now going to have to start thinking about defending from RS Jim in just a second or so. Oh no, Scott McFall makes a mistake. And loses 2 places in doing so. It's a real shame for him. I think Cam has a slowdown penalty though. Doesn't lose anything out of it though. He's obviously lost a little bit of time. Oh no! I think Scott tried to go for a move there. Maybe not quite enough room. But the contact, he has kept it going though, thankfully for him. No spin. But here is your battle for third. Scooby, oh, 2 wheels, it completely unsettles the car. Throws him onto the grass. Oh no! Oh no, that's a real shame. NGR Martin and Fraser come together. And sadly NGR Martin goes all the way down to 9th. It's a real shame for him. Fraser is still in 4th. Just about, he has got RS Jim right behind him here though. Jim's going to find a way through here. We know Fraser's very good into the braking, into Shell Oils. Almost gets sideways round the corner there. There's Scott McFall in 6th. NGR Mega leading the way at the moment, almost 3.5 seconds in front of AMH, who's massively in front of Scooby. He's got about a 5-second lead on Fraser. I think gifted to him from that coming together with NGR Martin, so Scooby a little bit lonely for him and AMH as well at the moment. Sadly for Fraser that is not the case though. RS Jim side by side here. Oh. And both of them make it through cleanly though. RS Jim just got his nose in front, he's in 4th, just about now. Fraser in 4th. And Scott McFall is in 6th, but just about. A lot can change, we're only on lap 12 of 17. Oulton Park really has gifted us some intense Clio Cup action tonight. There's Scooby just in front of him, so not a million miles away. And at the back, Greener Army and John Mad Marshall, about 3 seconds between them. This is where the real intense battle is at the moment. So on board with RS Jim on the bumper cam. control. Oh, want to be careful of those track limits there. So everything seems to just be settling down. That's not always a good sign though. They say it's the calm before the storm. Oh, I've seen cars get spun when the tyres hit the dirt there before. NXTGEN has managed to keep it going though. So Fraser pulled away slightly. Scott McFall now on the attack to NXTGEN. Oh, can Scott McFall get past NXTGEN here? He has got his nose out in front. He is going to be in front for Island Bend. NXTGEN just backs off a little bit there. Stays with him though. But Scott McFall now up to 5th. NXTGEN tries to find a way through the inside. Scott McFall has it covered. Good defensive driving by Scott McFall there. He really made... Oh, I was about to say he's made a mistake, NXTGEN. Sadly, a bigger mistake. And there comes Cam. Say, thanks very much. I'll take that place. So Scott McFall, very, very lucky there. And it does seem to have gained on Fraser a little bit as well. So the battle for 4th, far from over. And the lead from 1st to 2nd, now 5 seconds. So Amiga just having a lovely little drive through the Cheshire countryside at the moment. So again, things just calming down just a little bit. Side by side now, Cam and NXTGEN. Cam's going to have the inside line. So NXTGEN has to rethink his tactics here. NXTGEN's got a good drive. Out the corner's edge, Martin just in the distance. A little bit of smoke from the tyres there, from the heavy braking from Cam. NXTGEN. Does look like NXTGEN's got slightly more pace. But Cam having a good defensive drive at the moment. NXTGEN almost side by side with him. Cam's going to have the inside line going into the chicane though. Again, NXTGEN just at the moment cannot find a way past Cam. Cam is making him work for this. You can just sense that NXTGEN is going to try something. He's got the inside line now though. I think we'll see Jim now take the place. Yes, he does. There he goes. So NXTGEN into 6th. Cam down into 7th. As these two are battling, it is allowing NGR Martin to catch up as well. Fraser still in 4th. Cam bringing this fight back to NXTGEN now. NXTGEN is not an easy guy to pass. he certainly can soak up pressure. Cam is trying to find a way past, but NXTGEN has all the lines covered there. And Martin is catching up to these guys as well as they battle it out. This is for 6th place. There's your battle for 4th, still going on Fraser. Still the one in the lead out of him and Scott McFall. At the moment they're on 15 of 17 laps. Oulton Park never disappoints in terms of action. Even though it's not quite the battle we wanted at the front, they certainly provide action-packed throughout the rest of the field though. So it's Fraser catching up to Skibby. I mean, it's the penultimate lap now. Unless Skibby makes a mistake, I don't think there's much that Fraser can do to bring down that gap enough, really. And John Martin definitely brought the fight back here, though. Will be battling out right until the end. Oh, two-wheel there. Don't unsettle the car too much. So on the roof cam of cam 123 days. Can NXTGEN Martin find a way past here? He definitely wants it. It's getting it, that's another thing though. Oh, very, very close there. Oh, is that a slow down penalty for NXTGEN? NXTGEN Martin's going to have the inside line going into this corner. Now, not forgetting, Cam does have that time penalty still to be issued to him. So unless he can pull away quickly here, I think all this fighting will be in vain for him, sadly. Oh, there's nowhere for NXTGEN Martin to go here. He's boxed it almost. He's kept it going, has he? He's on the grass. Oh, has to brake hard to avoid anything there. That's a real shame for him. We are on the final lap. It's definitely Amiga's race. This is the fight for third though. This could go all the way. There comes Amiga round the final corner for the final time this season at Oulton Park. Flash the lights. He takes first spot. AMH will take second. Who is going to take third? Fraser's got the inside here. Is the way past? No, he's not able to get through. And Scooby is going to take third. Fraser will take fourth. Scott McFall, he'll take fifth. Probably will feel he could have done better. NXTGEN has just taken 6th place. Yes, he has. Cam, Did finish 7th, but I feel may lose some spots. Maybe not. Just got my RDJ takes 9th. Ayatal will take 10th. Kes Cage, I didn't see much of him, sadly. So that brings this round of the Clio Cup to an end. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the race. We will return next Saturday around 8:30. So do tune in then. And thank you to all the racers involved for another amazing round of our Max Coates Clio Cup. So as always, see you next week. Until then, take care.